Nancy Ng, a Southern California woman, disappeared in Guatemala on October 19, 2023, while on a yoga retreat. She was last seen kayaking on Lake Atitlan. Authorities believe she drowned, but her family disputes this, citing conflicting information and a lack of cooperation from a key witness. Searches of the lake have been conducted, including aerial and underwater searches, but have not yielded any results. Nancy Ng, a 29-year-old woman from Monterey Park, California, was on a yoga retreat in Guatemala when she went missing. She was last seen kayaking on Lake Atitlan. The company that provided kayaks, Kayak Guatemala, allegedly did not provide life jackets to the group. Guatemalan authorities believe she drowned, but her family has raised concerns about the investigation, including the lack of cooperation from a key witness. The FBI is now involved in the search. The family has hired a private search team and is urging the witness to come forward. Nancy, who worked with special education students, had embarked on the retreat for a relaxing break. She arrived October 14, 2023, letting her family know she'd made it to Guatemala and would be putting her phone in airplane mode. But by October 19, 2023, Nancy was missing and her family says witnesses have remained silent, making the investigation difficult. After Nancy disappeared, the rest of the retreat group left the country within an 8 to 12 hours. For the Ng family, a call on October 19, 2023 brought utter panic. When we first got word she was missing, we just had so many questions, Nikki said. Timeline of her disappearance. October 14. Nancy arrives in Guatemala for the yoga retreat. October the 19th, a group of 10 sets out to kayak on the lake. Nancy and Blazik separate from the group, then Blazik sends a distress signal. October the 19th, Nancy is reported missing 4 hours after the incident occurred. October 20th, the rest of the group leave Guatemala, failing to pay the kayak rental company. October the 21st, first air search performed. October the 25th, the Ng family reaches out to Blazik with no response. October the 31st, the Ng family tries again to contact Blazik. In November the 13th, Christina Blazik named in news release by company that conducted aerial search. November the 14th, Blazik gives a statement through her attorney. The Ng family sprang into action, hiring a search and rescue company immediately, but the family says the retreat director and the woman who last saw Nancy kayaking didn't stay to help narrow down the search area in the vast lake. Instead, they left early. Some of the participants in the group said they weren't offered life jackets or given any safety instructions. The rental company, however, said life jackets were offered but nobody took them. Black Wolf Helicopters' Chris Sharp spearheaded the search for Nancy. He questions why other attendees left the area. After that news release, Blazik's attorney began speaking to the media nearly a month after Nancy disappeared. Blazik's attorney said she spoke to police and was told many people drown in the lake, but the Ng family said they can't find any record of Blazik ever talking to police before leaving Guatemala. After raising money to hire a Guatemalan attorney, they now suspect they know why. The investigation revealed that a bribe had occurred that allowed Christina's statement to be omitted and to prevent her from being detained, Nikki said. Blazik's attorney told News Nation the idea that his client would bribe anyone is nonsense and said she left the country on a regularly scheduled flight, leaving the retreat early in the morning because of road closures due to civil unrest in Guatemala. Without help from Blazik, the family is planning to return to the volcanic lake again and use an underwater vehicle to painstakingly search a grid in the water. An American nonprofit group will also bring a cadaver dog that has been successful in detecting underwater human remains from a boat. The Ng family said they understand why Blazik might have felt reluctant to talk to police in Central America. As the days turned into weeks and then months, the mystery surrounding Nancy's vanishing only deepened. The absence of closure has left a void that has echoed throughout her family and the communities that have followed the story with unwavering interest. The family, particularly Nancy's sister, Nikki Ng, has been relentless in their pursuit of answers. Nikki's search for answers demonstrates the pain and frustration that arises from the uncertainty and highlights the strong bond that tied Nancy to her family. Adding to the complexity of the situation, the woman believed to be the last person to see Nancy Ng before her disappearance, Christina Blazik, has spoken out through her attorney. This development brought with it a glimmer of hope that some light might be shed on the circumstances surrounding Nancy's disappearance. However, the details of Blazik's statement has not yet been fully detailed. What insights does she provide? Only time will reveal. The Ng family, as is natural, has found themselves wrestling with difficult questions. Foremost among these has been the perplexing silence of those who witnessed the events on that fateful day, specifically wondering why witnesses didn't speak to them about Nancy's disappearance. This frustration is one that many families of missing persons find themselves contending with and one which has become increasingly frequent in the digital age. Understanding the reasons behind this silence is a crucial aspect of piecing together the events of October 19th and reaching a conclusion on Nancy's whereabouts. Nancy's journey to Lake Adidon had been as part of a yoga retreat. Details regarding her experience with the yoga retreat and her interactions with other members of the group have become pivotal in the investigation. Her previous participation in such retreats underscores her interests and lifestyle, but also raises questions about the people she associated with and what occurred in the hours leading up to her disappearance. The location itself, Lake Adidon, presents a unique set of challenges to the search efforts. The lake, known for its stunning natural beauty and deep waters, can make conducting a thorough search incredibly difficult. Furthermore, the local conditions, the cultural environment, and the sometimes opaque nature of official processes have further complicated the search for answers and raised questions among the family and the wider public. The case of Nancy Ng isn't the only case. It mirrors the plight of many families around the world who grapple with missing loved ones. The disappearance of a father in Louisiana during a geocaching trip, for example, highlights the profound emotional and financial burdens that families bear in such circumstances. That the community has responded to the Ng family's needs through fundraisers, offering emotional and financial support, shows how much these stories resonate with the wider public. As the search for Nancy Ng continues, the story serves as a reminder of the human capacity for resilience and the importance of community. The financial support, the expressions of sympathy, and the continued sharing of information online all underscore the profound impact that her story has had. The hope remains strong. The family continues to seek any leads and any help that could bring them closer to the truth. The investigation into Nancy Ng's disappearance has been impacted by different external factors and challenges. The geographical location of the incident, which took place in a different country, has added complexities to the investigation. The local authorities and cultural differences have created hurdles in this case. The investigators must navigate these complexities, considering the unique conditions of the region, to gather evidence and provide insights. The role of the media and public awareness has created waves in the case of Nancy Ng's disappearance. Social media platforms, news outlets, and local communities all play a vital role in promoting the case, which leads to increased public support and awareness. The family members and advocates have used these platforms to spread the information and promote public participation. It is crucial to remember that the media's depiction of events and public perception can impact the process of investigation. The balance between providing information and providing proper information will be a key to ensuring the integrity of the case. The case of Nancy Ng raises several questions about the legal and ethical issues related to missing persons cases. The jurisdiction, the rights of the missing person, and the rights of the people involved are important in the investigation. The family and the legal team must navigate the legal system, which involves providing protection and respecting the rights of all persons involved. Proper investigation and careful legal consideration are crucial to solving the case while maintaining the rights of the people involved. The case of Nancy Ng will have a long-lasting effect on the society. The investigation into Nancy's disappearance has sparked discussions on the importance of mental health, particularly for people in different situations. It has shed light on the need for support and safety measures for individuals who travel, and the importance of staying in touch. This case highlights the wider challenges faced by society, encouraging people to prioritize the safety and well-being of all. The search for Nancy Ng will continue, and the family's determination is a testament to the strength of human spirit. As the investigation continues, Nancy's memory will live on, not only through the support for the family and the efforts to find her. This is a story of hope and determination, and it also reminds us of the importance of compassion. It is important to remember Nancy's story and keep her in our prayers as we wait for more answers. It has been an ongoing nightmare, not knowing what happened to Nancy or if we will ever get her back. All my family wants is to bring our daughter home. Please help us do so.